Steins Gate Elite. It's a remake of the original, because I played the original on the Vita. This one's a remake of the original that has fully animated cutscenes. Again, I have male voices turned off. I'm sorry if you guys don't like my voice, but that's how I do it. I don't know, it's just kind of... It's practice for voice. I'm an actor. I know you guys know that, but for those that don't, I'm an actor, so I kind of try to do it myself, narrating and stuff. So, it says continue. I played this game once when I got it, and I didn't get very far, so I'm ecstatic to start this all over again. And away we go! Everything is coincidence. But even coincidence is part of fate's design. Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped that. Damn it. Wait a second. Let me make sure that voices are off. Okay, cool. Oh, one moment. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to do something. There's no sound from the phone against my right ear. Only silence. I'm baking in the summer sun. A bead of sweat slowly slides down my chin and drips onto the concrete. Okarin, ne tte ba. Dareka to denwa chū? I nod and put my phone back to my ear. Still, no sound from the other side. My contact is wise to maintain silence. This whole area could be bugged. No, I was just talking to someone. Everything's fine. I'm about to infiltrate the assembly hall. Yeah, Dr. Nakabachi got the jump on us, but I'll make sure he tells us everything. What? The organization is already on the move? I see. So that's the choice of Steins Gate. El Psi Congru. Steins Gate. Some know it as fate, to others it is the will of God. You can count on one hand the people in this world aware of its true nature. In any case, we should begin the infiltration. I advanced toward Radikan, which is just across the street from the train station. Of course, this is enemy territory. I can't just stride through the front door like an average person. I bypass the elevators and escalators and head to the 8th floor by the stairwell. At long last, I made it to the 8th floor. Honestly, I didn't think it would be so brutal. The girl, Shina Mayuri, immediately resumes our conversation. She followed me all the way up here, and she isn't even short of breath. If I told you, I'd have to kill you. Mayuri is 16, 2 years younger than me. So she's more like a little sister than a typical childhood friend. I've been looking out for her as long as I can remember. I used to hope that Mayuri might become the key to Steins Gate, but now I've reconsidered. I don't want that terrible fate for her. she should live a normal life. That is my present wish. Once inside, we're greeted by a sign reading Dr. Nakabachi's Time Machine Press Conference. Mayuri insists on calling me Ocarine, but it's neither my real name nor my code name. It's just one of those annoying nicknames people use. How many times do I have to tell you? Don't call me Ocarine. That was then. I have since become Hoin Kyoma, the insane mad scientist hunted by the secret organizations all the world over. Ha. In any case, Hoin Kyoma is my true name. Okabe Rintaro may be my real name, but I've rejected it, for it is stupid. And so I hate the derivative Ocarine. In one ear and out the other. Wait, you followed me here without knowing why? We're here for Dr. Nakabachi's press conference. We're standing in the assembly hall on the 8th floor of Radikan. It is here that the conference will be held. Mayuri's right. Considering Nakabachi's notoriety and the topic at hand, I was expecting a larger audience. Could this be the organization working its twisted influence? I thought that Nakabachi was like me, a scientist fighting to overthrow the organization. And the press conference suggests other motives at work. Our enemies won't miss this chance. I prefer not to get wrapped up in this mess. In his mess. Nevertheless, I'm interested in what he has to say. Keep your guard up, Mayuri. I suspect this won't be a normal conference. I didn't even finish my sentence. Are we under attack? Are they trying to fry our brains with electromagnetic waves? We're definitely under attack. It's coming from above us. Over on the top floor. All that's above is the roof. No time to deal with Mayuri's confusion. Something's not right about this. Yeah. Feeling uneasy, I bolted out of the conference hall. I run up the stairs to the roof, ignoring the no trespassing signs in my way. A strange machine is sitting in the middle of the roof. It's on fire. We don't need no water. I'm sorry. It's huge, maybe 3 meters tall. Looks like some kind of satellite. Who put it here? Was it Dr. Nakabachi? Is this part of his presentation? Possible. Even if that were the case, how the hell would he get it up there? This is the rooftop of an 8-story building, for crying out loud. Is she trying to hide something? Her response was unusually quick, almost like she's trying to keep me away from that device. Got a nose for conspiracies. It stinks of a cover-up. What are they trying to hide? Didn't realize it from the heat of the moment, but the lock on the rooftop door was broken. Is this a result of a mere prank? Or could it be the organization at work? Though the stench of conspiracy burns at my nostrils, I resignedly return to the 8th floor. Mayuri is nowhere to be seen. She's not in the event hall either. I find her on the 7th floor. Several capsule toy machines are lined with it up near the 7th floor entrance. She's gazing upon them with a wistful look. What are you doing? Mayuri points to a capsule machine reading Rainet Access Battlers, Upa Collection. Nowadays, it's hard to find anyone unfamiliar with Rainet Kakeru. Rainet Kakeru is a popular anime series with its own card game spin-off, Rainet Access Battlers. They even hold international tournaments. Upa is the series' mascot character. It resembles an elliptical egg with limbs sticking out, like some sort of deformed dog. By all means, go ahead. Mayushi is what Mayuri calls herself sometimes. According to her, it's supposed to have a star at the end of it. Mayushi. You think it's that easy, Mayuri? You'll get no money from me. Instead, I'll show you how harsh life really is. I pull out a 100-yen coin and drop it into the machine's coin slot. I open the capsule and take out the contents. Is it rare? Mayuri's eyes are sparkling. Does she really want it that badly? I'll give this creature of metal to you, Mayuri. Honestly, I don't want it. The name's Hoin Kyoma. Is she doing it on purpose?
本日はドクター中橋によるタイムマシン発明成功記念会見にお集まりいただき誠にありがとうございます。
Sounds like they're starting. Let's go, Mayuri. She's preoccupied with the metal Lupa. I go on ahead. Excuse me.
それでは早速登場していただきましょう。発明家ドクター中橋さんです。皆さん盛大な拍手でお迎えください。
Oh, I didn't mute him. His voice again. Oh, well, let's argue with him.
それではここに集まってもらった諸君だけに人類史に残る世紀の大発明タイムマシンについての理論をお教えしよう。
There are about 20 people now, including us. But still no media presence to speak of. So this is the extent of Dr. Nakabachi's fame. No one believes that he invented a time machine. I was interested in what he had to say, true, but my expectations were no higher than the rest of the onlookers. And a good thing they weren't. As he proceeds to explain the time machine, my curiosity quickly turns to disappointment, then anger. Doctor! Sorry. Do you take us for fools? Who the hell am I? Someone who knows you for a fraud, that's who. You stole your theory from John Teeter, and you call yourself an inventor? You're the one we should throw out, Doctor. Have you no shame? You have no right to call yourself an inventor. Just then, someone taps me on the shoulder from behind. Suddenly grabs my arm. Is it a staffer? Nay, an agent from the organization? Unhand me, you... Huh? It's a girl about my age. Her face looks somehow familiar. Where have I seen her before? It's Makise Kurisu. We haven't met, but I know her face. A few days ago, my friend Daru showed me a magazine article entitled Girl Genius Gives Lecture in Akihabara. The articles were about a 17-year-old girl who had just graduated from an American university. Her thesis even published in a major scientific journal. What business could this genius girl have with me? I don't believe that Makise Kurisu is a staff member of this venue. Which means... no. You're with the organization?
Huh?
Sorry. I decided to shut up and follow suit. My outburst has already attracted too much attention. Pardon me. I let Makise Kurisu lead me out of the assembly hall. Try anything and the people will be sure to notice. What will your superiors say then?
何かって何ですか? 人聞きの悪い。私はあなたに聞きたいことがあるだけです。
What makes you think I'll answer? I know how the organization operates.
だから機関って?
Instead of answering, I take up my phone and put it to my ear. It's me. I've been caught by an organization agent. Yes, it's Makise Kurisu. She's a dangerous one. No, it's fine. I'll find a way to... What skill? I didn't have time to react. What are you doing?
この携帯電源切れてる。誰と話していたんですか？
Your techniques don't work on me, but I'll tell you anyway. That's no ordinary phone. It's designed to deactivate the moment it leaves my hand. That's my laugh. Such measures are necessary to maintain secrecy. I know things that could get me killed. There we go. This statement was a mere gambit to get my phone back from Kurisu, but somehow it worked. Whew, that was close.
そう、独り言だったのね。
God! This is bad. Ordinary methods don't work on Makise Kurisu, the genius girl. On the contrary, she's the one psyching me out. Damn. Looks like I'll have to make a tactical retreat. If I can just find an opening. Just when I think I found my moment, Kurisu's gaze meets mine, locking me in place. Her powerful gaze blazes with strength of will. Such fire, I can't look away. Could someone with such pure eyes really be an organization agent?
さっき私に何を言おうとしたんですか？
Earlier. What are you talking about?
ほんの15分くらい前、会見が始まる前に。
Nonsense. This is the first time we've met. I was with my Yuri and that Upa toy 15 minutes ago.
私に何か言おうとしましたよね。すごく悲しそうな顔をして。
Is this a trap? It does seem like one of the organization's dirty tricks. Will this girl do something so that underhanded?
まるで今にも泣き出しそうで、
Ow.
それにすごく辛そうでした。どうして？私、前にあなたと会ったことありますか？
She seems sincere. That makes her even more suspicious.
そういえば、なんで私の名前知ってるんです？
My knowledge has no limits. I'm a mad scientist, after all. Genius girl, our next meeting shall be as enemies.
Huh?
Farewell! I ran down the stairs and quickly hid the opposite stairway. I hear Makise Kurisu's voice echoing after me, calling for me to stop. Like I'd listen anyway. Like I'd listen to the enemy, pardon me. Damn the organization. They must be serious if they're sending in agents like her. But I can't let them capture me yet. My mission was to attend the conference and evaluate Dr. Nakabachi's research. Now that I know he's a fraud, there's no real point in going back. I guess I'll just go home. But wait, aren't I forgetting something important? I was trying to prioritize that girl's safety, but I got careless. I'll try calling her first. If she's alright, then I can just have her meet me here. With that thought in mind, I take out my phone. I turn it on. And it rings just as I do. An email? It's not just a regular email. There's a video attached. And it's from an unknown address. I open the video file with some trepidation. Is this a prank? Or some sort of Nakase-Kurushi style attack? Maybe the noise is some sort of make people go away frequency. No, wait. I don't remember giving my mail address, so I'm probably just thinking too hard. I have more pressing matters to deal with anyway. I stop the video and call Mayuri's phone from my address book. Damn it, Mayuri, why won't you pick up? At this point, I've no choice but to go search for her. Things will get messy if I bump heads with Nakase-Kurusu again. Still, leaving without Mayuri isn't an option. Call me over protective, but she's like a little sister to me. There's a very real danger that she might wander off somewhere the moment I let her out of my sight. By somewhere, I really do mean somewhere. Mayuri has always been like that. I never know if she'll be there when I turn up to look. In a sense, that's why I became Holy-Kyoma. With a sigh, I close my phone and begin my search. Suddenly, I hear footsteps coming from the staircase. Ran away? What, it's alive? That's a little hard to believe. I see, so she was looking for it. Jeez, to think I was actually worried about her. Forget about it. You can always get another one. Wait, what? That toy was worth that much? Think, Mayuri. Where did you drop it? That 10,000 yen will fund my research. Thus begins our search for the metal Upa. Mayuri tries calling its name. I don't know if she truly expects a response. By the way, Titeru is Mayuri's catchphrase. It means... Actually, I never bothered to ask what it means. Anyway, this metal Upa is nowhere to be found. This might seem like she did... This might mean that she didn't drop it at the 7th floor near the capsule machines, but somewhere on her way to the 8th floor. There's also the possibility that it was pilfered by someone who knows just how much a metal Upa is worth. What kind of man steals a helpless girl's toy? Is there nothing in his heart but the lust for money? Whoa, wasn't expecting that from Mayuri. Gasp. What was that? I think so. First the incident on the roof and now this. What's going on here? Stay here, Mayuri. I follow the scream up the stairs and down a dark, empty hallway. I'm pretty sure it came from that corner, from around that corner. And there, through a conspicuously open door, I see it. There's something on the ground, motionless. I recognized her clothing. What was it? It can't be. What? Makise Kurisu. The impertinent genius girl I had fought with 30 minutes ago is now face down in a pool of bright red blood. She's dead. No, but why? I want to run away. I shouldn't have come. This is wrong. There's no other explanation. Someone killed Makise Kurisu. Who would do such a thing? There's no one else here. I need to get out of here now. I rushed down to the 7th floor to grab Mayuri.
Okari, ¿dóstano?
We're leaving. I raced down the stairs trying to drive the image of Kurisu's dead body from my mind. But I can't. The redness of her blood is burned into my mind, more than the sight of the body itself. Is this what it's like? When I realized that she was dead, I felt chilling terror and a surge of nausea. But that was all I felt. Fear, disgust. Shouldn't there be something more? I guess I just didn't know her that well. She looks slow, but she's actually pretty fast on her feet. Someone died. I take several deep breaths. The color of that blood still stains my brain, but I've calmed down a bit. Makise Kurisu is dead, and I don't know who the killer is. Sirens in the distance. I guess an ambulance will be here soon. Then the police will arrive, and this area will become a crime scene. For now, the crowds milling through Akihabara have no idea what happened. Everyone is going about their business as usual, a never-ending search for electronics, moe, and porn. I take my phone out of my pocket, perhaps out of reflex. I'm not sure what I plan to do with it. Oh, I know. My friend Daru. I'll tell him what happened just now, since he knows about Makise Kurisu. Who could stay calm after witnessing something like that? I have no idea who did it. I don't even know for sure that it was a stabbing. I just made the assumption based on the pool of blood on the floor and the fact that I didn't hear any gunshots. On the other hand, I didn't write that she was dead, even though I'm pretty sure she was. I didn't exactly explain. I can't explain why I didn't. If I had to say, I guess it felt like writing it down would set it in stone. I finished typing and placed my thumb over the send button. And then, with the lightest touch, I press down. Sending. What? What was that? Wait, look around. They're gone. Summer break. 12:54 p.m. Akihabara. Chuodori, a 3-minute walk from the station. Right there. Oh, yeah, see, Chuodori. Okay. Hey, right there. In an instant, hundreds of pedestrians disappeared into thin air without a trace. Is this a dream? Am I hallucinating? I don't know. But they're gone. I saw them vanish with my own 2 eyes. I stood there, alone in the completely empty Akihabara, speechless and petrified. I look around, but no one is there, not even Mayuri. I start to run through the uncannily empty streets of Akihabara. I don't see anyone. Not so much as a sign of life. I have absolutely no idea what's going on. My mind racing, I feel a strange presence above me, then look up. And there, at the top of Radikan, sticking out of the 8th floor where I'd just been, is a crashed satellite. Oh, there's the intro. At least this isn't a blocked scene. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm doing the voices myself. Male voices anyway. Hope that nobody hates me for it. Oh hey, it's Kanako Ito. She's the one that did the theme song for the anime. Back into the days of her. God, this series is so good. I'm really happy it's on my channel finally. I'd actually meant to do this when I had a Vita, but there was no way to actually get it, you know, because I didn't have a PlayStation TV at the time. I still don't, but this is running on a PS4 and a streaming mic. Chapter 1, Time Travel Paranoia. Pardon me. Hey you, can you see us? Why won't you answer? I'm asking you a question. Yes, you on the other side of the monitor. Your silence only strengthens my hypothesis. I suppose that from your perspective it appears that we are the ones inside the monitor. But that's where you're wrong! For it is you who are inside. Your reality is nothing but lies and shadows. Naturally, that includes you too. True reality is on the other side of the screen. Don't believe me? I don't blame you. Few are those who can handle the truth. But no matter, I shall speak in simpler terms, easy enough for even you to understand. This is the Future Gadget Laboratory, located in the Akihabara district of Tokyo. We call it simply the Lab. Our purpose is to shatter the system and plunge the world into chaos.
そうなんだ。悪いことしちゃダメなんだよ、オカリン。
Quiet. I'm a mad scientist, remember? From the station, we head down Chuodori until you reach Suehirocho Station. Sorry, that's one I haven't read. Then take a left on the Karmabashi Dori. In the alley before the traffic light, you will find the rundown Oyama building. The lab is on the second floor. On the first floor is the store of ill repute called the Braun Tube Workshop. You can't miss it. It deals exclusively in CRT monitors of all things. Can you imagine? Even in the heart of Akihabara's electric town, the demand for CRTs is practically non-existent. But the proprietor of the Braun Tube Workshop, Tenoji, is also the owner of the building. That's how he can afford to maintain his ridiculously niche hobby shop, and even as land value continues to rise. He may seem a rough sort, but he was no match for my charisma. Now the entire second floor is mine for next to nothing. I digress. The Future Gadget Laboratory is currently experiencing a severe shortage of manpower. We welcome dedicated scientists from all fields to apply. At present, our researchers are...
オカリン、そこはラボメンって言わなきゃ。所属研究員じゃなくて。
Our laboratory members, are 3. I am founder of the Future Gadget Lab. Lab member 001, insane mad scientist Hoin Kiyoma.
オカリンって呼び方の方が可愛いのに。
Next, we have our resident cosplayer and only female member, Lab Mem number 002, Shina Mayuri.
てってる、マヨシーです。着るんじゃなくて作るのが趣味だよ。
And last, we have our resident super hacker, Lab Mem 003, Hashida Itaru. Stop calling me that. I'm a super hacker, duh. Here at the Future Gadget Lab, we devote ourselves to the art of invention. For details, see our lab's homepage. Our top priority, of course, is to develop weapons for the war with the Dark Dominion, but that research has spawned a number of offshoot inventions. In fact, that's all it spawned. Our arsenal of future gadgets is up to 8. But this is just the beginning. I have a total of 108 inventions to create. Like in that tennis manga. Like that tennis manga, right? I get it. Let me see if I can have the names come up, because that's going to be confusing. Damn it. Well, shoot. Oh, let me do that. No, it's the number of earthly desires and mortals, you at-channel junkie. And I thought I told you not to interrupt when I'm talking. Yeah, I wouldn't want me to interrupt talking to yourself. I'm not talking to myself, can't you see? I'm talking to the person behind the monitor.
あ、今その人にやりって笑った。
What are you grinning about, damn you? You don't even exist outside the monitor. Just say don't look at me.
通じないんじゃないかな。
Oh, that's Daru, sorry. The names don't pop up in this version. It appears that our attempts to communicate have failed. It's sad to see someone so deeply in denial of reality.
その人にしてみたら、マユシーたちがゲームみたいに見えてるのかな。
I doubt that's even occurred to them.
じゃあ、ダル君の大好きな二次元の女の子
That's
たち
fucking dark. I'm
そう
sorry.
なの？
That's different. Those girls are my wives. Nobody cares about your harem. Mayushi touched upon a very interesting theme, you know. What if you're actually the characters in the game? We're actually the characters in the game. Any way we can know for sure? No. Come on. Such questions are meaningless. Our time is better spent thinking of ways to destroy the system. Nice Jinibyo, bro. I step back from the monitor. Displayed on the screen is the ugly cute character Alpaca Man. This is a game called Alpaca Man 2, where you speak to Alpaca Man via microphone and watch him react. The game exploded in popularity when it was released 10 years ago, but personally I find only the ugly part of Ugly Cute to be true. I bought it yesterday. 500 yen used, headset included. I turned to Daru with a menacing stare. Shut it, Haka! I'm no Shinubyo patient. Shinubyo, excuse me. I am Hoin Kiyoma! That's a character's name, right? Oh, Daru, your communication skills are beyond repair. I'll have you know I get a ton of offline meets, and I'm always alive for the party. This fat, bespectacled guy is my brother-in-arms and right-hand man. Hashida Itaru, nickname Daru. He has 2D wives on whom he cheats with the 3D maids. I don't agree with his preferences, but to him, anything's fine as long as it's moe. He's the reliable and skilled partner who brings my ideas to fruition. Despite his insistence that software is his forte, he shows remarkable aptitude with hardware as well. This ditzy girl is in charge of the lab's official costume division for women, and today she's working on costumes for her at her usual leisurely place. Unfortunately, I have no idea if the costumes are well made or not, because I don't know what the characters are supposed to look like. Why does the future gadget laboratory need costumes for women? It doesn't. The truth is that Mayuri is completely useless. Still, there's no way I would ever kick her out. After all, she was the first one to join the Future Gadget Laboratory. I still remember the day Mayuri first came to the lab. It was spring. She said to me,
Mayushi wa Okarin no hitojichi dakara, koko ni iyou to omoimasu.
To me, her offer was my salvation. So did Alpaca Man say anything? Nope, nothing. The human-faced alpaca inside the monitor is completely unresponsive. So unresponsive you'd think the game is bugged. Damn antisocial alpaca! The TV makes a sound like it's shorted, and the screen goes blank. I changed the channel. Nothing. Check the power cable. Nothing. Whack it again. Nothing. I guess it's broken. Damn. This crummy TV is on lease from the Braun Tube workshop downstairs. It's probably just old.
きっとね、アルパカさんが怒っちゃったんだよ。
Damn, I'll have to get it repaired later. I turn off the TV and look out the window. Can't stand the humidity of Japanese summers. Blessed by a slight breeze blowing through my window, I gaze out to the horizon. I close my eyes. What naturally comes to mind is the impossible scene I saw an hour ago. They're gone. And it wasn't just the people on the street. The people in the stores, gone. In the restaurants, gone. Even the cars vanished, drivers and all. And it happened in the blink of an eye. Suddenly an empty city spread before me. Heat was rising from the asphalt in waves, but I felt only a cold chill down my spine. Then, wandering through the deserted Akiba, I saw a satellite smashed into the rooftop of Radicon. I just stood there breathless until...
どうかした?
Mayuri's voice brought me back to reality. Mayuri hadn't disappeared. Everyone's just appeared just now, right? Just disappeared. Everyone's disappeared just now, right? Sorry. You saw it too, right? Just now, before our very eyes. Did you see it, Mayuri? You saw it, right? You didn't? You saw nothing. Nothing at all. There were people here a second ago, weren't there?
歩いてたかな?
Even the store employees are gone. That's impossible by any measure.
それは仕方ないと思うよ.
Her reply didn't make any sense.
とにかくね、最初からこの辺には誰もいなかったよ。あ、そっか。オカリンは幻を見てたんだね。きっとこの暑さのせいだよ。トゥットゥルー。
How could she laugh at a time like this? I always thought she was a bit strange, but maybe her brain actually is actually broken. I realized she couldn't help me. With nowhere else to turn, I looked up at the bright blue sky. Naturally, my eyes drifted up to the top floor of Radicon, where I had been just a moment before. There it was, an enormous machine, like some kind of satellite, embedded into the roof of the building. The same building where just moments before I had found Makise Kurusu's body in a pool of blood. What happened to her? Has anybody called an ambulance? Just before everyone disappeared, I could have sworn I heard an ambulance siren. Makise Kurusu might be in that dark room. Might still be in that dark room. Cold, bloody, and alone. I'm stopping this for now, guys. I'm sorry, my eyes getting tired. I can't. Thank you, though. Oh, I have a lot of saved files. That's okay. Because I kept saving to make sure that, yeah.